think somebody's doing something to my child, I want to defend my child.
Exactly. Tennis shoes, sweatsuits, and I'm just saying. And it will be we
got a lot of sisters and aunties. I can't tell my sisters and aunties.
Exactly, because we believe in rolling in with force. So that would be a hard situation to be in. But what you try to do is you equip your children at home for those kind of scenarios. Yeah. If my kids know to defend yourself, and they know how to communicate their self-defense if they feel like they are threatened. But my children know you don't start no fight. You don't give no ammunition to no fight. You're not the one that's jumping in that crowd. My kids know that because like you're gonna have to deal with me when you get home. But if somebody put their hands on you, put them on their back so they know this ain't never happening again.
Right.
You know what I mean? My kids ain't gonna be running around scrutinized. You're gonna be scared that if you come home beat up, it's gonna be real bad for you. So whoever is threatening your life, because that might be what it comes down to. We don't want to call that, but sometimes these kids' life be threatened on the playground.
That's true. I know. Yeah.
You better do everything in your power to put them on their back, and you go tell why. Call me, I'll deal with the rest. Yeah, so you have to come in and get involved. Make sure your conversation is pointing the right things. Make sure you're listening to them and finding out what pressures they're dealing with and helping them to navigate that kind of thing. And I sure hope that I did not communicate, be violent, go out and attack everybody. Because when I tell you my kids know, you better not be there making somebody feel like they're nothing, joining in with whoever does it. They don't like somebody, that's the one who you go make friends with. You don't do that clique thing. You don't do that. But again, my kids know I'm not coming home to no beat up children because I was bullied. If they do what I did during some of those stages where I let these people antagonize me for month after month after month till I end up getting beat up in front of the tennis ball court, then I don't want my kids to deal with that. If you can avoid that, then by all means, let's try to avoid that. Let's try to talk to the teacher. Let's try to talk to them. If it don't work,
you're not going to avoid everything.
You're not.
Kids need some kind of conflict because if they don't learn it on the playground, then they're going to learn it in the boardroom, and they're going to be like on Celebrity Apprentice, having temper tantrums because they don't know how to talk to somebody or convey what they're trying to say or express their feelings. There are a lot of these lessons that are supposed to happen. Yeah, you get bullied, and that's where you learn how to deal with a bully. So as you grow older, you know how to deal with it. Or you learn how to get your heart broken at a young age. I'm not telling my daughter, oh, you can't have no boyfriend because she need to get her heart broke at 10. So when she's 16 and she dates somebody, she don't lose her mind and think this is the end of the world. Because this is the first time I ever had this kind of emotion or experience. You know what I mean? You're supposed to learn things. It's a model of what the world is supposed to look like. And sometimes how mean people are in school is how they are in the world. So you need to learn how to deal with it.